Okay, Pomni, guess what? We're gonna be playing a video game. Guess what? We finally fixed the OBS code or thing, whatever the fuck I was talking about. We fixed it, all right? We did it. And now, Pomni, we're gonna play a video game, and we're gonna talk about freaky shit. All right, we're gonna talk about like fucking uh 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 how to become a freak. Yeah, we're gonna like yeah. All right, we're gonna. Oh my God, Pomni, I can't speak. Let's go back to the Twitter post. Okay, we're gonna be going from nice guy to freak in 30 days. Transformation plan. This is gonna be my plan to transform into a freak, Pomni. We're gonna transform together. It's like one of those fucking furry games that you play and you step in the goop, and when you step in the goop, you turn into a furry, and it's really weird. It's like basically a fetish game, and like what the fuck is the game called? It's that it's the furry infection, Kaiju Paradise. We're gonna turn into Kaiju Paradise, Pomni. That's what the Amazing Digital Circus is about. Now we're waiting to get past the border and like the ice agents of this game. We're playing generic roleplay game, right? And we're gonna farm, Pomni. No one's in this fucking server. There's like 50 people in the server. Not even no, that's an over exaggeration. There's all right, so that's 10, that's 15. There's fucking like 8, there's 17 people. There's 17 people. I didn't pay attention in math class, all right, Pomni? I don't know what the fuck English is, basically. All right, you understand. You would understand. All right, what was the fucking thing about I was gonna make this for? It's been 2 minutes. All right, it's been 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, so my plan to become the ultimate freak male, and if you follow along with this, I am not liable for any damage done to you or property. I think I should clarify that. I am not responsible for any harm caused to you physically, mentally, or eternally. You know, like spiritually, it's spiritual damage. I'm not responsible for any of that. We're just gonna be talking. There's nothing going to be happening in this video. We're just going to be talking and farming in a generic roleplay game. I like this game. I stood up all night until like 8 in the morning, and I sat at my... Shut the fuck up. I sat at my desk like all night playing this stupid-ass game, and I farmed and got over 10K in one night. Can you believe it? Back on track. So, my basic idea to become the ultimate, like, freaky male is to just like give up. Just give up on everything. Give up on cars. Give up on the government. Give up on eating. You know eating, right? You gotta throw that shit away. You gotta starve yourself, all right? You gotta starve yourself to make sure you become an ultimate freak. Because women and men alike, especially femboys, they love that thin, like nice, thin, non-muscular, like malnourished body type. Do you know what I mean? And when you have this malnourished body type, turn this fucking music off before I lose my goddamn mind. There we are. Fuck, turn off. Thank you. I'm gonna turn my own music on. What was that thing? Yeah. All right. So, fucking Spotify as an advertisement. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, all right. So, you want to have the most malnourished looking body known to humanity, all right? You want to be starving. You know Starving Marvin from fucking, like, South Park? You know that guy? You got to look like him, all right? He is the ultimate freak. Hold up. Let me turn my fucking music on. We're going to be listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Great band, by the way. I really like them. We're going to be listening to Californication because I really like it, and my dad used to listen to this before he died. So, what you want to do, you want to look like a very thin little white boy or a girl. Depends on who you want to be. You don't have to be white either. That was me racially profiling. I'm sorry, Twitter, for racially profiling people. That is my fault. But you just got to be a frail person, a frail individual. And what you got to do is you got to look really, really nice and cute, all right? And you got to give up on what you say usually. You got to give up on your vocabulary. And you gotta stop being a nice guy to people. You gotta be a meanie head, all right? You gotta be mean. but you also gotta be a freak, all right? This whole video is about becoming a freak, all right? And when you become a freak, you gotta do some freaky things. Like, I'm not saying you gotta suck dick for money. No. That would just be weird to suck dick for money. What you gotta do is you gotta, like, say, you gotta find your bae. If you have a bae or a partner at all, what you gotta do is you gotta go up to them and you, like, fondle their balls or some shit. Or you gotta flirt with them in weird ways. And when you flirt with them in weird ways, it'll change how they think of you. It could be for better or for worse, but you're not here for that. You're here to be a freak. And if they don't like you for who you are, then you shouldn't. I don't think you should be with them. I don't think you should be with them. If they don't like you for being a good little boy for them, and you're on your knees like begging to be whipped or some shit like a freak, then you're on the right track. If they don't like that, then you're not with the right person. Unfortunately, that might seem rude, but it's just how it works. Sorry, I really like the song. It's from my trap. But another thing, I would say this is like a step 3 on becoming the ultimate freaky male is you gotta. Am I still recording or is OBS fucking dying? I see coding overload. Shut the fuck up. What you gotta do is. Sorry, I gotta be an ICE agent. What you gotta do. I forgot what I was talking about. I actually forgot. I had a full like script planned for this video, but I completely forgot about it. I lied about that. I did have a script out. I went into this blind. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You gotta say some freaky. All right, hold on. So the first steps are: 1, you gotta starve yourself. What the fuck am I saying? 1, you gotta starve yourself. All right. 2nd, you gotta just give up on your vocabulary as of now and just be a fucking weirdo to people. Your partner. Ask them for $20 to suck your dick, all right? Not actually the other way around. Ask to suck dick for $20 from them. I don't care if they're a girl or not. You know what you're here for. I know what I'm here for. We all here for that good shit, all right? Now, what you gotta do for step 3? Holy shit. You gotta be submissive. You gotta be a submissive little boy. If you're dominant, you're not seen as like a freak at all. You're seen as more of like just like a big boy, all right? You're not a good person, but you're not a freak, all right? If you're a dominant person, if you're the one holding the leash, that's very masculine. And what you're here for, you don't want to look masculine. You want to look feminine to be a freak. Now, this isn't like me trying to be misogynistic, but femboys and women are really like freaky and shit, right? But everybody can be a freak, right? Grown-ass men who have hair covering their bodies. They look like a fucking, like, an actual animal, right? They're covered in this, like, big, fluffy fur, right? And they look really fucking hot with it. And they're, like, really submissive with it as well. It's like that one video on TikTok of, like, that really big fucking, like, muscular man. And he's like really hairy all over, but he's doing like the most childish like thing. He's doing like the machita. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you got to be like that. But it doesn't matter what you are in life. You just got to go with what you believe in. You got to go with what you think is right. And that guy's talking about putting democratic socialism in charge of the economy. What the fuck? So what you got to do? You just got to be who you want to be. But you gotta be freak, all right? You gotta be a freak, and you gotta be a submissive little boy, all right? You gotta be a submissive little boy or girl, or they, them. You know, we support non-binary freakiness as well, all right? You gotta support everyone. If you're a discriminatory bitch, you can't be a freak. You an asshole. If you're a racist, you an asshole. If you homophobic, you an asshole. If you transphobic, you an asshole, all right? You gotta be a nice person to transform to a freak. You can't be an asshole and then turn into a freak. That's not how that works, all right? Listen, I don't care what background you come from, what race you are, what gender you are. I don't care what you identify with at all. But you can be who you want to be, all right? You can be whoever you want to be, all right? What the fuck was this video about? Hold up. Go from nice guy to freak in 30 days. All right. Now, what fucking thing are we on? I was gonna farm and shit while I do this. All right. Now, you see these, like, green leaves? What the fuck are these? I played this game for like 4 hours straight, and I don't remember a fucking thing for it. Rice. All right, that's rice. All right, listen. These little rice patches that look a little racist, all right? You can't be racist to be a freak. Well, a song I really like just came on. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Drop out. Sorry. So what you gotta do for step? What step am I on now? I never paid attention. There's a fucking guy chasing me, and he's gonna murder me and kill me, and I'm gonna be a dead body on the side of the field. I'm gonna use this fertilizer like they do in Germany. But step 4, I think it is. If you, no, I already said that. Get a dog collar, right? Get like a dog collar, a leash. Put on the the dog collar, and then go to your bae or your partner, and you ask them kind, like saying, hey, as you like wag your tail and shit. You ask them to put you on the leash, and then walk you around town like a weirdo. Like make everyone watch. Like walk around the park, walk on the sidewalks, go by the church, go see grandma while you're on a leash with your bae. All right, this is how life should work. This is how everything should work. All right. If you're not on a leash for your partner, you're not a good partner, right? Get on a leash, get on all fours, and go meow. Listen, all right. If you ain't meowing either, this is step 5, by the way. You gotta start meowing more. You gotta start meowing. If you're a dog, if you feel a little bit doggish, you can start barking, like going, arf, arf, you know. If you're a bird, you can just make some weird noises like, or whatever the fuck birds make. You just gotta be, you gotta be open to things to be a freak. You gotta be open to do weird shit that no one else is willing to do. And me personally, I've already gotten to this point. This isn't even a transformation like planned. I've already done this. The plan's already been put through. Like my girlfriend, she fucking walks me around town and she says, "Who's a good boy?" And then I start fucking whimpering and say, "Me." And then she gives me belly rubs on a tree and shit. She like tosses up like a piece of bologna wrapped in like. It has a pill in the middle of it that makes me really nice to her. And it makes me love her a lot. And I like it. It makes me feel really nice. I love you, Cam. I love you so much. I hope you're watching this, and I hope you're proud of me for finally doing it. It took me a year to do this, but I mean, I love you so much, Cam. I love you so much. There's nothing I could ever... I just love you, Cam. I don't ever want to harm you. I don't ever want to do anything to you. I love you so much, Cam. Like, I'll do anything for you. I'll fucking beg for it again. I swear. I love you so much. Back on track. You gotta... what was I talking about? You gotta do some freaky shit. I'm not gonna say anything that will get me demonetized. I didn't read the fucking TOS for YouTube, by the way. I have no clue if any of this video is gonna be like demonetizable or whatever the fuck the word is. But I think personally that hard-working femboys are probably like the most sexiest things ever. Another thing, you gotta open up to like weird shit your partner wants to do with you, even if you think it's weird or not. Like, if your partner wants you to, like I said, if you want to be put on a leash, do that. Get on all fours and fucking meow like a good boy. Meow. We're back at it again. Okay, I need to stop doing that. It's the second time I've meowed this video. But you should also be a hard worker as well. You gotta get out in the fields, and you gotta like make sure that there's a window aiming out to these fields, and your partner is in there, and they're watching you do all this hard work, and they know you're doing a bunch of work. All right, you got to make sure they're watching you do this work, so they know that you're providing for them, but they're also providing for you, and they're probably providing more because they're getting paid more, and they actually have a good job while you just sit on your ass all day and work at a field. You're not even working in the field properly. You're just operating like some AI-powered equipment that's like sponsored by Gronk AI or some shit. Like Elon Musk is jacked into your fucking like harvesters or some shit, and he's like planting seeds into the ground that grow a little like Israeli flag, and then he sells them for money. He sells them to all like the CIA agents that then sell it again from there, and then it goes to funding Israeli bombs being dropped on Palestine. Did y'all ever hear about what was going on there? I think honestly we need to bomb the shit out of everyone in the Middle East, not just Israel. Everyone. We need to kill everybody needs to die. Everybody needs to go. Humanity as a whole. Like, come on, we gotta go. Like, one of my friends, I'm not gonna mention his name, but his name is like Cracks, yeah, Cracks. I'm just gonna say his full name. His name is Cracks the Idiot 69 from he's a YouTuber. He's a really cool guy, and he's inspired this video a little bit with the way I talk, and I love him. He's a good friend. He's a really good friend of mine, and he got into an argument with a little kid. I'm getting sidetracked, but we should just get rid of all humans. If we get rid of all humans, there'll be no war. There'll be no Israel to cause instability in the Middle East. There will be no Palestinians. There will be no Israel. Everything will be perfect. We won't have to. I just got fucking shot in the back of the skull, and I'm about to starve. You see, now I'm on the transformation plan, all right? You see this? You see how thin I am? This is the transformation plan. It's working in the game, because this is a role-playing game. It's perfect. This game is realistic. There's fucking... There's fucking thugs everywhere, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. This place is like, it's weird. I just want food. Can I have food? Somebody, please. Oh, thank you, dude. All right, now back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying again. I have dementia. Did you know this? I think I do, at least, because I have a very hard time like remembering what I even like ate 30 minutes ago. What did I eat? I ate it was like a Shin ramen thing. It was really good. I think it tasted amazing, but I didn't drink the soup that was in it, and I just tossed it outside because I didn't want my uncle to know. I stole from my uncle, by the way. It was really good though, so I don't really care. I left him like a $4 tip, even though the soup itself is worth like $7, which is overpriced as fuck, especially for like something you buy in the store. And it was really nasty towards the end, which is why I didn't drink the soup, because it got cold. But that's just kind of what happens with ramen sometimes. You get that really, really low quality shit, and then it just doesn't taste good. My mouth still burns from it, in fact. I ate that shit like 2 hours ago. It's 4 in the morning right now. I ate that shit like 2 hours ago, and it's still burning my mouth. And it feels like a dragon personally like nutted in my mouth, and it tastes awful. I can still taste like the mushrooms that were in it. I hate mushrooms, by the way. Did I tell you about this? I don't like mushrooms like at all. I think mushrooms are fucking awful. Whoever does like mushrooms, the drug, you are like Nazi. You are the reincarnation of Adolf Hitler III. There's a Christmas tree walking. I don't know what the fuck that was. You are personally Adolf Hitler's closest relative. You are Benjamin Yahu's like closest soldier. You are his personal assassin. You are the person who assassinated Charlie Kirk, and I think you will burn in hell for the rest of eternity because you did possibly the worst. I'm saying this because I don't like mushrooms, by the way. Mushrooms are fucking nasty, dude. Like, you're telling me you're gonna eat something that tastes like nothing but has the mucus and tastes like cum. Like, come on, dude. I said it tastes like nothing. That's a little bit contradictive, but I don't really care. But when you're eating mushrooms, all right? When you eat mushrooms, they have that weird, like, mucus all over them. And it tastes fucking awful, dude. It tastes awful. And mushrooms themselves aren't supposed to taste like anything, but they do. They taste like something, but when something tastes like nothing, there has to be some taste to it. And that's the texture. The texture of them, too, fucking blows, all right? And I think we should probably, you know how they put like, it's like in the Family Guy skit where they put like a nickel taste in all the water. It's like that, but we should actually like do something with people arguing in the chat about socialism and communism, I think. Fucking these guys, we need to put like laxatives in the like in the mushrooms. We gotta inject it into them. You know how like you can grab a syringe and you like fucking inflate some. We gotta inflate our mushrooms like LSD or something to make them actually good and worthwhile to eat. Because right now, mushrooms are nothing. Mushrooms can fucking burn in hell for all I care. I don't like mushrooms. Mushrooms Like, I could yap on for like another 20 minutes about mushrooms. This whole video was supposed to be about femboys, but I need to talk about something. Mushrooms are just awful. I think, oh, Danny California. I love this fucking song. This song, I love this song. All right, we already did that bit. Let's move on to a different thing. All right, we've seen this leader like twice before, but we don't care. Back on the femboy grind set. Wait, what? No, not the femboy grind set. The freaky male. Was it freaky male or is it freaky no, it was a freak. It doesn't describe the gender. That's it. That's back into it. I don't understand like sexists and homophobes and like transphobes and all that. What does it bother you to what? Wait, what am I saying? What does it matter to you what people have like in between their legs or what they personally believe in? Like, even if you're not trans, even if you're not gay, even if you're not like a different gender or some shit like that, you gotta be respectful, dude. We live in the world now where we have to respect each other in order to achieve something as a society. Because right now, the world's gonna fucking die. We're all gonna burn and die by climate change by like 2036, I would say. And we're gonna get sex robots like way after if we can achieve like global peace. We gotta understand that people can be different, and if people are different, then the world, we gotta love each other for being different. We can't all just be the same. We have to be different. We have to love each other for being unique. We are a society. We are humans. We adapt and we learn from each other, all right? We got to learn how to love each other. We got to learn. Like, my whole family's motto, we have Jews, Muslims, Christians, and, like, a bunch of random, like, religions that people wouldn't even know about. And it's weird shit. And this guy's gonna fucking kill me, dude. And this guy's gonna kill me. I'm not even near him and he's killing me, dude. I'm not even near him and he's killing me, dude. Oh, he just missed his shit. This guy blows at the game. I don't have any weapons, so this isn't really my fault, though. He fucking blows at this game. Did you see that? I just ran away like a boss. You see that? You see that right there? You a fucking dork. You a fucking dork. /E dance. /E dance on his ass. Oh yeah. Boomba. You fucking blow at this game, dude. Never play this game again. Never play as Barbarian ever again, dude. You fucking blow. Oh god, he's back. I'm sorry. No, right there. That's what you gotta do to be a freak now. We're back on track again. That's what you gotta do to be a freak. That's what you gotta do. You gotta be a good boy, and you gotta understand who owns you. That guy right there, he owns me. He fucking owns me. Fucking work the goddamn job! Okay, now, let's not get angry. Being angry isn't really freaky. That's just you being, like, obnoxious, alright? You can't be angry. Being angry is rude and mean, alright? And we should all love each other. Like I said, like I was talking about earlier, we're gonna love each other. And I think being mean to each other is just rude. It's awful. It's like actually Hitler. You good in there, bro? That fuck. What the fuck? Okay, back on track. Back on track. You gotta be. Just fucking. Look at this Israeli agent right here, dude, trying to kill me like a loser. He can't even hit his shots, dude. Oh, he can't even hit anything. Oh, wow. I just got bust. I just sat my ass on the bus stop. We just hide behind you here, all right? This is like an anarchist society. That's another thing. For you to be a freak or like a femboy or anything, you got to understand how to be like different in terms of ideology. Like, I'm not saying you got to be like a Nazi, but you got to believe in some wacky shit. You got to believe in like socialist, fascist anarchism or some shit like that, where you mix two ideologies that contradict each other into one. You gotta invent some shit. You gotta like make like social democratic fascism or some bullshit like that, and you gotta hard believe in it, and you gotta pretend like it's the only. You gotta believe that it's like the only ideology anyone can believe in. If they're not, they're like Omega Hitler racist or some shit like that. This guy's gonna starve. I think I should prioritize him. But like, you know how it be. You gotta enforce your ideology on people, even if it's fucking nonsense. Like me, I would stick my dick in a robot. Does that count as an ideology? I think so. And I think anyone can understand how that would be an ideology. Like, I personally, like, I think robots are going to be the future. Like, this isn't even in character anymore. I think humans need to transcend to being robots in order to survive. We need to stop, like, hogging all the resources. We need to let ecological life live in order for us to live, all right? We got to become, like, biofuel machine, like, fuel. I don't fucking know, but we just got to be robots. You know, like, you've heard of battle bots? Dude, we all got to become battle bots, and then when we transcend into battle bots, then the world can be fucking perfect. Like, I'm talking, the world will be like sunshines and rainbows when we all turn into robots. And I think that's going to be good. Like, when I die, I want to donate my brain to a, like, scientific foundation where they preserve your brain until you can be, like, revived or turned into a robot. I think we can all agree on that. That would be fucking beautiful to come back alive. Like, personally, I'm scared of death a lot, and I don't want to die. I would be okay with having my brain, like, just so I can live maybe another 20 years, maybe. I would love to be a robot that just transcends and just comes back a lot. Like, that would be beautiful. I don't want to die. I think death is scary. Even if we eventually, like, go mad from being alive, I feel like we should still have, like, for those who are able to believe in, like, what am I saying? This was about being a femboy or, like, a freaky male. I've done this, like, 5 times already, by the way. I'm just saying bullshit. This guy's at it again. This guy, I blow at parkour. Dude, we all blow at this game. We all blow it. Let's do a /E dance. We're gonna fucking piss this guy off. He's in a wheelchair. You see, all right, now, all right, level 6 of being a freaky male or some shit like that. You gotta cut off your legs. And level 7, I think we're on 7. 6, 7. Level 7 is don't be an age regressor. If you see an age regressor, like on Roblox or like an age player, behead them, gut them. Make sure their insides are shown so everybody knows what type of evils lie behind that monitor, all right? They are a pedophile, and I don't think we should let them live anymore. That's how I think the world should work. There is an evil guy over here murdering everyone, I think. Holy shit, dude. That's evil. That's an evil peasant. He's shooting at people. All right. Now, I think I'm going to end this video. We have 2 more minutes left. I'm going to end it at 30 minutes, all right? But I actually leave some, like, we got to leave, like, a moral to the story, all right? We can't just end it off on a cliffhanger right there. We got to make not like a corny ass story. We got to make sure everybody knows, like, some sort of, like, plot was here or whatever it would be called. Don't be racist, transphobic, or sexist. Be a nice guy. Be a freak, all right? Don't be scared to, like, be put on a leash. Get on all 4s for your bae and start barking or meowing, whatever you prefer. And Crack C8869, if you're watching this, I just want you to know I fucking hate you, dude. Like, I want you to burn. Like, if you go to hell, I want to be your endless tormentor. I want to be the guy putting you, like, absolutely fucking murdering you. Like, I want to have a pitchfork, and I'm going to be jamming it into your fucking ass, and you're going to be screaming in pain, and you're just going to be, like, dying, and you're going to be, like, begging, no, stop, I'm sorry for my sins, please, God. This is too far. I'm sorry. This was too far. I apologize for my actions. This was a severe, continuous lapse in my judgment. I did not mean... Anyways, yeah. So, I'm stalling time. Don't be a racist. Don't be an evil person. Be a freak. Bark for your girl. Be thin, malnourished, and die. Bye.